All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to get all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out here preaching this gospel in sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. And I think that I'm going to title this video something on the lines of who the fuck wants to be a celebrity? You know, something along those lines. That's what I'm going to title this video. Because people don't really understand, you know, when you on a quote-unquote bottom, you know, people don't understand that it's a lot of sick and twisted acts that you have to do to be in this inner circle of being a celebrity. You know, you basically got to have, you know, certain things on you so that people can, you know, blackmail you. You know, powerful people that got used to blackmail you, you know, so that you don't basically get out of line and do things that's, you know, out of their inner circle, or try to expose people or things like that. So they get, you know, certain things on you to blackmail you. So they might have you, you know, videos or pictures of you, you know, molesting children or doing sexual acts or drinking blood or something like that. They're going to have something on you to be amongst them so that you basically can stay in line and you won't get out of line, you know, because they use these things to blackmail people. But, you know, in that word, you know, celebrity, it basically goes into like celestial, you know, like space, like star. This is why they call them stars, you know, and this is why, you know, they basically real popular people. You know, they basically get all the attention like a star. When you see a star in the sky, you know, it gets your attention because, you know, it's shining, you know, like a star is shining. This is why they get all the attention is on them. You know, they the most popular people, you know, and they, you know, they get that fame and that glory, you know, by basically selling themselves out. You know, of course, these people actually have some sort of talent to, you know, basically make a name for themselves. But in order to keep that and to keep those riches that come with those talents that they have, they basically have to sell out, you know, to stay in that quote unquote inner circle, you know. And like Diddy, basically Diddy is just a man that doesn't have anything, you know, he doesn't have anything else to lose. So he's bringing all these other people down with him, you know. And this dude Diddy, he's he's a wicked ass individual, but at the same time, he has a lot of dealings with other people that are just like him, you know. And Diddy, he's one of those people that keep a lot of evidence on a bunch of people. This is why Diddy is, you know, one of those real powerful people in that type of life, because he has a lot of evidence and a lot of, you know, dirt on a lot of individuals, you know. So you ain't gonna see too many people that's gonna come against Diddy. You're gonna have the government, stuff like that, are gonna be have to be the ones to expose it, because these other celebrities that Diddy got dirt on, they ain't gonna really come forth with the things that Diddy been doing, because Diddy got dirt on them as well. You know, Diddy, he's that type to blackmail, you know, and keep dirt on people to keep your ass in line. You know, it ain't no different than what these elites do. You know, these very powerful people, it ain't no different than what they do. You know, this is why, like in this article, you got people like Tom Hanks. It says Tom Hanks named as Diddy's sickest participant in pedophile investigation. You see that? So it's a lot of sick and twisted individuals. So you even got people that's coming out admitting things that they've done, you know, talking about they drinking blood and all kind of shit, man. You know, people leaving the country, going to live in other places because they don't want, you know, this information getting out, or they don't want to be around when this information getting out, you know. So it's a lot of shit that's coming to the light, you know. And like the title of my video, who the fuck wants to be a celebrity, man? Because these are some sick, evil, and twisted people, and they have to do a lot of sick, evil, and twisted shit, some nasty shit to even keep that status, you know. So if you still want to be a celebrity, man, and with all this information coming out and the things that's going on in this world and all the shit that's being exposed, if you still want to be a celebrity, it's something highly wrong with you, man. You know, these are some vile individuals. You know what I'm saying? They do rituals where they have to mix blood and semen, You know, they mix blood and sperm and other shit, and they drink it when they do these rituals. You know? So these are some vile people, man. And you still want to be a celebrity, you still want to, you know, hang out with these type of people because you think they're cool just because of their talents. You don't know the things that they doing behind the curtains. You know? The things that they put on, you know, in your face, you know, basically the good side of being a celebrity. You know, you get all the attention, you get the riches, you get the fame and things like that. But then behind the scenes, they doing all different types of rituals and all different type of deprived sexual acts, you know, taking penis up the rectum and all kind of shit, man. You know, and Diddy is one of them people. You know, but he ain't got nothing to lose at this point, so he don't give a fuck about all his information, all his laundry is being aired out. So now he's just on the thing of like, hey, I'm gonna take people down with me. You know, I ain't gonna be the only one that's gonna be looked at this way. So he don't give a fuck no more. A lot of people are about to be exposed with this man. You know, and it's a lot of big names as well. You know, and we know that these things that come out about Diddy and shit like that, these is really like a distraction of what's really going on behind the scenes. But you know, if you in the truth, if you know like what's going on behind the scenes, you know, we know that the elites are setting up a digital system. We know that, you know, the things that Trump is doing. We know Jacob's trouble is coming. Like we know that's what's going on behind the scenes. So these things are really not a distraction to us when we see them. You know, we just go into them, make lessons on them and things like that. You know, shit like this is really a distraction to the people that don't know what's going on. They don't know the things that we know. You know, like the New World Order is being set up and all of that. They don't know those. They don't really have no idea about those things that's coming down the pipe. So this is really a distraction to them, but it ain't really a distraction to us. So we can really go into it and talk about it because we already know what's going on, you know, behind the scenes. So this is not really a distraction to us, but you know, let me just go into the article real quick. And it says, Tom Hanks named as Diddy's sickest participant in pedophile investigation. And that's this dude right here. And, you know, just from this video, you can like snoring coke or something, I don't know. But it says Tom Hanks has been portrayed by Hollywood as the classic wholesome boy next door figure, but those who have shared a movie set with him paint a more disturbing picture. And he's an Edomite anyway, so you know, of course he's going to be a vile individual. But you got Jakes, you know, that's supposed to be righteous. You know, look at Diddy, look at his earring, you know what I'm saying? You can just look at Diddy and tell that he's a faggot, man. You know? And he's down with that. You know, but this guy, Tom Hanks, he's an Edomite. So, of course, man, this is their world, you know? Really, these Edomites, they can do shit like this. This is their world, you know? Their world was built off wickedness, off bloodshed, and off sacrifices and all of that. They can do this shit. This is their world, you know? He is that vile man. You know what I'm saying? That's his whole MO. So this is not surprising about him. But it says, let's go down. It says the entertainment industry is reeling as the FBI builds another case against Sean Diddy Combs' alleged involvement in a blackmail scandal centered on underage sex and drugs. And it says, as the investigation widens, Hollywood insiders are bracing for a thermonuclear fallout that is set to implicate some of the industry's most famous names. You see, and you got motherfuckers leaving the country out this shit, man. It says investigators have intensified the drama, warning that Tom Hanks, long upheld as a symbol of Hollywood's moral compass, now faces the prospect of being unmasked and facing a career-ending prosecution. Before we dive in, let me skip that, my bad. It says earlier this week, the People's Voice was approached by two anonymous men who demanded we stop reporting on Sean Diddy Combs. They made it clear that they wouldn't leave until we agreed to their terms. When we stood firm and refused to be intimidated, their tactics shifted. They offered a substantial sum of money in exchange for altering our narrative, you know, and these people could have been sent by one of these celebrities, you know. More than likely, one of these celebrities probably offered them, sent some men, you know, on their behalf to try to pay these people off so that they wouldn't keep going into what this investigation is about. So hopefully that their names wouldn't get brought up and, smeared all over the internet. So you got some celebrities, man, they real terrified off this shit. They got families and shit now. They don't then upheld this this character, of being moral and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And now all this information is brought out, and now it's basically going to destroy their whole lives, man. It's going to, and it's worse for like people that's famous, because this information, it basically sticks with you your whole life when you famous, And the thing about being famous is people want to hear the bad shit about you. You know what I'm saying? People been, when you're a celebrity, it's like people want to see the worst. It's like people want to see the worst things happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because people want things to talk about. But yeah, it said 2 men, I guess, tried to offer the owner of this website, this dude some money to keep quiet and stop reporting on these things, that's this whole scandal. But it said they stood firm and refused to be intimidated, and that's when their tactics shifted, and then they offered a substantial amount of money in exchange for altering their narrative. Needless to say, we rejected that bribe and remain committed to reporting the truth without fear or compromise. And it says this incident caps off a momentous couple of months during which everything we've been warning the world about the elites and the entertainment industry has begun to unfold, proving the disturbing realities we've been exposing. You see that? And it's crazy, man, because like I said, man, the name of my video, man, is like, who the hell still, like, what kind of person do you have to be to know this shit that's going on and you still want to be a celebrity in this world when this whole place is just wicked? It's like the higher you get up, the higher you climb up the ladder in this place, it's the more evil and twisted shit get. Then you have all this money, you don't really know what to do with it. And the women that you around, they wicked as hell. They all got surgery and BBLs, and they all snort coke, and hang out with people that's, in the porn industry. And, a lot of women that you around, they done had sex with men and women and trannies. Like, you don't want to be famous in this place, man. Because you got a lot of people that's going to be preying on your downfall, waiting for some bad news to come out about you so they can, have something to talk about. Same thing like right here, like what I'm doing. All this bad news coming out, and hey, it's more, material to use to talk about. And ain't nothing good comes with being famous in this world, or really just being rich in this world. Nothing good comes with it, because you super rich in this world, it's gonna lead to nothing but evil and wickedness, because that's what the more money you got, hey, that's all it is to do here. You know what I'm saying? And the elect of the nation of Israel, once the deliverance take place, the Heavenly Father, he's going to give you fame and righteousness. He's going to give you a great name in righteousness, being delivered. The elect are going to be the new celebrities in the kingdom of heaven, man. And that's going to be it's going to be an everlasting kingdom. And you're going to be known for something good. You're going to be known for something great. And you ain't going to have a bunch of people preying on your downfall, waiting for bad news to come out about you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have people, congratulating you and things like that for eternity. And there's only, in the number of Israelites is always going to be increasing, because we're never going to die. And we're constantly going to be creating children, which means that it's going to be a large number of Israelites that's going to be hearing about you and going to be hearing about your name, and you're going to get all kind of praise. But that comes in the kingdom to come. It's always going to be that, that particular amount of the elect. Once the elect gets salvation, it ain't gonna be no more elect. That's gonna be it. The number of the elect is always gonna stay the same. you know, but the number of Israelites is always going to be increasing, you know. So you always going to have that certain group that's always going to be known for, you know, what they did and basically overcoming and getting salvation. So it's always going to be that certain amount of number, you know, like at the 144,000, for example. It's always going to be that 144,000. It's never going to increase or, you know, or decrease. It's always going to be that certain number, you know. The same with the rest of the elect. You know, when it said that great multitude, it's going to be only a certain number of them, you know. But it's always going to be more Israelites being created, which is going to make that number of the elect even more precious and get more praise. It's going to make them even more special, you know, because here you have this innumerable amount of Israelites, but you only got this set amount of the elect, you know. That's going to make them even more precious. And you know, that's going to be the Lord. Hey, he's going to make the elect are going to be greatly famous in the kingdom to come. The elect are going to be the new celebrities in the kingdom of heaven, and that's going to be for eternity, you know. And let's bring this out real quick, and then I'll go into the rest of the article. But this is Matthew 5:19, and it says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. You're going to have a great name in the kingdom of heaven. And I'm pretty sure some other scriptures or some better scriptures that I could have used. And if you brothers got any, y'all can just put them in the comment board. But, you know, the whole point is the elect are going to be the new quote unquote celebrities in the kingdom of heaven. And they're going to have great names that's going to endure for eternity, you know. So that's when the elect, that's when the glory is going to come for the elect. But, you know, Yahweh Shai, he has to get his glory first, you know. King David has to get his glory. The apostles had to get their glory and on down, you know. The Heavenly Father, you know, the Most High gets his glory first and foremost, you know. So the glory is going to come in the kingdom, but being glorified on this side is you only being glorified for something wicked, something evil, you know, especially the things that these people do behind the scenes. But like I said, man, it's probably some better scriptures than this that I could have used. So if y'all brothers got them, y'all can post them. But let's go back into this article real quick. And it says, let's see where I left off at. And it says, it feels like an age, but it has just been 62 days since Sean Diddy Combs was indicted, and his friends and accomplices immediately went into panic mode. Countless celebrities and CEOs scrubbed their social media accounts and stood down from high-profile roles in this immediate aftermath of arrests, including long-term Diddy confidant Usher and Megan Fox, who has openly spoken about her participation in satanic blood rituals. You see that? And these people do all different types of, you know, satanic blood rituals, sacrifices, you know, drinking baby blood and all kind of shit, man. Look, pedophilia, you know, having sex with children, like infants, babies, you know, just some wicked ass twisted shit, man. And here you have it, the whole LGBT community, they have a problem with pedophiles now being added to the whole LGBT community, being added to the alphabet community. They adding a P for pedophilia. They want to put that on, you know, they want to add that letter for the you know, for the alphabet community, for the LGBT community, you know. And now you have these fucking, you know, these homosexual, and then you have the LGBT community. That's where they want to draw the line. They don't want pedophiles being added to their community. They don't want pedophiles added to their community. Like, how the fuck is that where you draw the line? You know, you didn't want to draw the line when you had men getting their sexual organs cut off, you know, and being basically having surgery to try to make it look like a vagina, to the point they have to actually stick something inside of them to keep the womb from closing, you know. Some sick, twisted shit like that. Then you got women getting their breasts cut off to try to getting 6-packs inserted in them to try to look like men and shit like that. That's not where y'all draw the line at. Y'all want to draw the line because y'all don't want pedophiles, people that have sex with children, added on to your community. Hell, the line should have been drawn when y'all had men with men and women with women. That's where the line should have been drawn. You know? But y'all don't... It's a fucked up world, man. It's a fucked up world. And this is why the Heavenly Father is finna bring some real judgment on these people, man. You know? These people have admitted to drinking, participating in sexual and satanic blood rituals. You know? But it says investigators have revealed that Diddy kept meticulous evidence of hundreds of celebrities engaged in satanic ritual acts, including pedophilia. Like I said, the LGBT community, they don't want that added to their community. Like, how the fuck is that where you draw the line, but all the other shit y'all accept with open arms? That shit's crazy. You know? But it says what? Diddy has kept evidence of hundreds of celebrities. There's a lot of big names out there, man. You know? It's a lot of big names out there. People that, you know, rappers and shit like that. Big, you know, people that you wouldn't even think, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know they do satanic rituals. Drinking blood and all kind of shit out of golden cups and all kind of crazy shit like vampires or something. You know? But Diddy kept he got pictures, he got videos, he got all kind of shit of these people, man, stored up. This is why Diddy was so powerful, cause he could blackmail your ass, man. You step out of line, Diddy gonna expose your ass. This is what people feared, you know. But it says it's no wonder Diddy enjoyed taunting the Hollywood elite, reminding them that he was going to take their souls because he owned them, because he had shit on them, he had dirt on them. According to those on the inside, Barack Obama is sweating bullets at the prospect of his past being exposed. You know he's a faggot. You know that that tranny that he's with, Michelle Obama, who was originally Michael Obama. You know, so it's a lot of secrets that's coming out to the open, that's being exposed. You know, but it says Barack is far from the only one. Hollywood stars are now fleeing the USA, citing the incoming Trump administration, while everybody in Hollywood understands the real reason for their sudden exits. You know, so these celebrities, they're saying they're exiting the US because of Trump and his administration, when really it's because of this whole scam, this whole, you know, investigation. You know, because it's a long, you know, the FBI, you know, they got that long list of all these celebrities that's on that list already. You know, then you have not only this, you got the whole what's that island, it's another list with judges on it. You know, all different types of judges that's in this lifestyle. You know, you got judges up here judging people for their lifestyles, but they on the what's that island? It's called the that dude that died. It's called the I can't really think of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, the pedophile island. You know, I forgot what it was called, but it's the pedophile island. You had all different types of celebrities and judges and high-ranking CEOs that was all going to that island. You know, the pedophile island with messing with kids and shit like that. You know, that's a whole nother list, you know, of people as well. But it says Diddy party participant Eva Longoria announced her departure last week, and news promptly followed that Tom Hanks has fled to Greece, the land where he purchased a property, while the Isaac Cappy accusations were gaining steam. You know, and this is Barack Obama and Tom Hanks, you know, dining out at a restaurant, you know, having a conversation. Look at the look look at the look on Obama's face right here on the right. You know, these some sick ass people, man. Why is the former president of the United States spending time with a man credibly accused of having sex with underage stars? This girl said, "This is me at 13, the age when I was purchased, where he purchased me from my father for sex as a disassociated, mind-controlled doll. I wonder how much he paid." So her father pimped her out. You know, this girl's own father pimped her out for money. Pimped her ass out. He's a whoremonger. And it says, as rumors continue to swirl and parents demand justice, industry whistleblowers are coming forward in their droves to share what they know about Hanks and his shameful history in Tinseltown. And that's probably all I'm gonna go to on this article. The point is, man, if you still want to be a celebrity in this life, man, you are a sick ass individual, because you just basically you want to participate in this shit. And it says investigators warned that Tom Hanks might be one of the sickest members of the cult. Here he is wearing a androcone ring while wearing a cap with a crown symbol and holding an image of a small child. And I don't know. I ain't even gonna, the link is right there. I guess I ain't gonna click on it. You know, so it's a lot of wicked shit going on, which we already knew. Which you know what I'm saying, they're gonna continue to bring more information out about this shit, man, because you know it's that time that all things, you know, are starting to get revealed. You know, so let's go into this. This is Isaiah 29:15. It says, "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us?" You see that? You know, this is really, we use this to go when we talk about the elites, you know, and the ones that have these wicked ass agendas and plans to basically, you know, bring this new world order in. But, you know, at the same time, this can be used for these celebrities as well, because, you know, they try to hide their works in the dark, you know, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? You know, all these satanic rituals that they do and all this, you know, drinking blood and all of that. These are the type of things that they do, you know. But now all of these things are being brought out into the open, you know. All the things that they've been trying to hide are being exposed. This is Luke 8:17, and it says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." You know, so let's read this in the NLT. "For all that is secret will eventually be brought into the open, and everything that is concealed will be brought to light and made known to all." You see that? So the Heavenly Father is pouring out a spirit of exposure. You know, the Heavenly Father is pouring out a spirit of truth. Everything is being brought to the light. You know, all these motherfuckers, you know, they're basically, you know, being exposed, man. You know, and this is Isaiah 3:9, and it says, "The shoe of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves." You know, let's read that in the NLT. And it says, "The very look on their faces gives them away. They display their sin like the people of Sodom and don't even try to hide it. They are doomed. They have brought destruction upon themselves," man. You see that? So even just the look on their faces give them away, man, because it's the look of shame. They know the things that they're doing are evil and wicked. You know, this is why they do them in the dark. This is why they do them behind the scenes. This is why you got, if they didn't think these acts was wicked and dark and wicked and evil and vile, why are they fleeing the country in fear of being exposed? You see, they display their sin like the people of Sodom, and they don't even try to hide it. You know, this is why you got the whole LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? Man on man, woman with woman. They don't even hide the shit that they do. You know? They don't even try to hide them sins. They just out in the open with it. You know? But these real treacherous shit, this satanic shit, they try to hide that behind the scenes, man. You know? Because they really don't want that getting out. You know what I'm saying? But you have these individuals, you know, that try to make it seem like they straight men, you know, they only like women and shit like that. But behind the scenes, they like the diddler. You know, that's the name they gave Diddy, man, the diddler. The diddler. You know? You got a lot of diddlers walking around, man, portraying themselves to be upright, walking men that like women. When really behind the scenes, they messing with little boys, you know, messing with other men, dressing up like women, just all kind of crazy shit, man. You know, these freak out parties where they dress up like characters, you know, got mask on, walking around naked with mask on and all kind of shit, man. You know, so, hey, the Heavenly Father is pointing out a spirit of exposure, and he's pointing out a spirit of, you know, truth. You know, so we can expect a lot more things like this to come out. And Tom Hanks, hey, he might be the, you know, they're claiming him to be one of the sickest people, but he ain't one of them people that's gonna make you be like, damn, him too. It's some names that's about to get ready to come out where you're gonna be like, damn, I ain't even know, you know. It's gonna be some names that's gonna come out where you're gonna be like, I ain't even know he was a part of that shit. You know, you got these big time ass pastors like Creflo Dollar and what's the other dude that used to hang out with Diddy? I forgot this nigga name. You know he's a faggot. He's what is this dude's name? TD Jakes. Yup. TD Jakes, he's in the lifestyle as well, but you can just look at TD Jakes and you can tell he's off. You know? But like I said, man, it's gonna be some names where you're gonna be like, damn, I ain't even know he was a part of that shit. Or damn, I ain't even know she was into that type of lifestyle. You know, because you got women out there, they swear they just, you know, these church-going women, you know, family-oriented wives, and, hey, the truth gonna come out about them, man, that they into this type of shit as well. You know, being passed around by men and women, you know? So, like I said, just expect more, even worse, you know, exposure to come out about these people, man. So, if you still want to be a celebrity in this time, man, something's fucking wrong with you, man. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck you still want to be a celebrity? With that, I'm going to go ahead and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.